Yeah, I don't. I have to say, I don't really have a favorite Hellboy comic. I've read a few, and I think they're good.
Do you know Mike Mignola?
Yes, I do.
He doesn't like you, right?
No, doesn't.
Why not? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to dredge up a, sadness.
All right. Well, here's the thing. We're talking about C2E2 2010, maybe. Yeah. I brought a keyboard with me to play. I brought a keyboard to play Convoy by B.J. McCall. C.B. McCall? I don't know. On stage.
How many other artists brought their keyboards with them to sing?
Zero.
Okay. And he was seated next to you.
And Mike Mignola was seated next to me. Right next to me was Dave Finch. We were on this kind of pulpit kind of thing. It was weird. They put us up on risers. And then there was Artist Alley below us.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. So I had a long line of fans, and he didn't. And the reason why he did not have a long line of fans was because he refused to sketch for people, which was weird. I said to him, that's weird. And he said, I don't want to sketch for no. I said, you don't want to just do a little quick for your fans? No. And I said, all right, that's pretty fucked up. So we had a little conflict there. Because he wasn't doing that, he didn't really have a long line of people, but we did. Me and Dave Finch were sketching for our fans, and so we had long lines. And all right, so they said, hey, play Convoy. And I said, okay. So I turned on the keyboard, but it was just like a Yamaha kind of thing. And it was too noisy in the whole place, so the keyboard didn't work. Okay. And everybody was disappointed. You couldn't hear the key. The volume turned all the way up. You still couldn't hear it. So it didn't work to play Convoy. Now, I had a friend there, Chris Ward from Wizard Magazine, and he was so moved. He was so moved by the audience wanting to hear music that he went outside and he bought the guitar from a homeless man. And he came back and stood behind me, and Chris Ward started singing like a strangled cat. Are You Strong Enough to Be My Man? By who's that?
Rod Stewart. And I think Sheryl Crow did a cover.
Sheryl Crow. Yeah. No. Are you strong enough to be my man? Singing that on his guitar that he stole from purchased from a homeless man. Now, it did sound like hell. It did sound like hell. And Mike turned to me and said, is this going to be over soon? And I said, yes, I think so.
5 encores later.
Yeah. So it wasn't. So then he said Ethan was singing. No, I wasn't. I didn't sing. But it did piss Mike Mignola off that Chris Ward did sing. Made him very, very, very angry. And that is why I don't blame him. I don't.
Why would Chris Ward do that and break up your friendship with Mike?
I was never friends with Mike Mignola.
I was a fan.
No, he was older than me, like 15 years older than me, and he had a little golden ball earring in his ear, and I didn't like that. So
Harrison Ford has a gold earring.
I know. I don't like it there either. So yeah, anyway, I took the blame for that. And maybe it was my fault. I did laugh until I turned purple hearing that guy sing "Are You Strong Enough to Be My Man?" He knew the song. He knew it. But it was inappropriate. It was very inappropriate to have fun and make noise at a comic book convention. Okay, it wasn't the time or place. And so I would like to officially apologize to Mike Mignola for not putting a stop to that when I could have put a stop to it. That's my apology. So that's the Mike Mignola story.
Okay. I hope he's listening.
I do too. I do too.
Okay.
Like, all the pain. 8 years later, all of this, all of the agony, all of the uncomfortableness. No. Margaret Merkel says never apologize. No, I'm going to apologize. And Martyr Media says Mignola wasn't strong enough to be Chris Ward's man. Evidently, that's true. So fine. So I don't really have any no Hellboy recommendations. I